Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to discuss about breakdown of Born-Oppenheimer approximation. So let's start. Consider the rotational spectra of a diatomic molecule in the exciting vibrating state. A molecule vibrates there about 10 to the power 3 times during the course of the single rotation. So the bond length also changes continuous during to the rotation. If the vibration is a simple harmonic, the mean bond length will same in the equilibrium. It will be not vary with the vibrational energy. In rotational constant B depends on 1 upon r square. So average value of the quantity is not same for the 1 upon r square in equation, so that the vibration energy is accompanied with the increase in a vibrational amplitude. Value of B will depend on the vibrational quantum number. The situation is rather than complex in the case of anharmonic vibration. Increase in the vibration energy leads to the increase in the average bond length, since R average with the vibrational energy that the average internuclear distance increases as the vibrational quantum number increases. This is due to the unharmonicity of the vibrational potential energy curve. Consequently, the effective moment of the inertia is increased and hence the rotational vibrational energy decreases. As the molecule is excited to the higher rotational energy level, their band stretching due to the centrifugal force. This is opposed by the vibrational force. The rule also states that if a molecule has a center of symmetry, then the Raman active vibration are infrared and inactive vice versa. There is no center of symmetry of some vibrational, maybe both Raman and infractive active. The converse of this rule is true for all the appearance of the Raman and infrared spectra showing no common lines, implies that the molecules have no center of symmetry. So the vibration may be Raman active but too weak to detect. However, if some vibration are observed to guide coincident Raman and infrared absorption, in certain that the molecule has no center of symmetry. So this one is our topic, breakdown of Born-Oppenheimer approximation. So hope so you will understand. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.